23 minutes after 8 o'clock. For a couple of months now, Arlington's Life Shelter has had to turn people away because of a lack of space.
So now there's a campaign to expand it, led by a man who's been there in another capacity. Fox 4's Anchondo reports.
We would show up here before church and we would work the front desk. You're handing out towels and shampoo, toothpaste. You're giving people their medications.
Once a month, Benjamin McGendy would volunteer at Arlington Life Shelter with his brother and mom.
Just making sure everyone has someone to say good morning to them.
Then when he was 10 years old, his mom had medical issues and the bills snowballed.
It was lose everything and sleep in a car, or it was seek a place to stay, a place we were familiar with that we knew could provide the things we needed. We went from volunteers to residents. Actually stayed in one of these rooms right here in room C.
They spent several months in the shelter over the next few years.
I remember me and my brother, making sure we didn't talk about shelter talk at school. We weren't ashamed. It's just, I think that's a natural feeling for a teenager to have is, the fear of friends finding out that you're homeless and you live in a shelter, and there's a stigma. Residents will line up outside the door.
20 years later, Benjamin has a stable job, is an aspiring police officer, and just became a father himself. He's now a part of the board overseeing the expansion of Arlington Life Shelter, which has served the community for 30 years. It's something their director of donor services says is greatly needed in Arlington so they can keep families together.
Separating husbands and wives or older children from their parents, we've made it work, but it's been difficult.
The shelter is working toward the addition of 40 bed spaces, a nursery, a children's room, a playground, a commercial kitchen, and a dining hall. Residents stay for 3 months at a time.
Basic stabilization is really what we're striving for.
As a father, giving back and serving on this board has new meaning for Benjamin.
I want my son to know that not everything has to be in your best interest. It can be in someone else's, and it doesn't have to work against you.
He's opening up to soften some hearts and to break the stigma associated with homelessness.
You don't know who is homeless. So my mom was a nurse growing up while we were in the shelter. There's not a dress code to homeless. It's something that can affect anybody of any age, of any race.
He's again giving of his time, just as he did when he was 10 years old.
Every day is an apogee for me. I'm just trying to make every day better.
Anchondo, Fox 4 News.
Great story. Arlington Life Shelter's Home for the Holidays fundraiser is tomorrow night. Jenny's the MC for that big event. If you'd like more information, maybe you can't make it, but you still want to donate, you can go to our website, fox4news.com. Nice to see everybody giving back.
It is